When I looked at all my subscriptions, I couldn't believe how many I was paying for and not using. Streaming services, apps, memberships, it adds up. That's why I use and recommend Rocket Money. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, tracks your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. The best part? You can cancel subscriptions right inside the app with just a few taps. No awkward phone calls or hunting for passwords. With Rocket Money, all your accounts are in one dashboard. Your checking, savings, loans, and investments are all there, so you can see your entire financial picture at a glance. It organizes every transaction automatically, sets budgets, sends real-time alerts for big charges, and gives you easy-to-read reports. I keep a close eye on all my finances, and Rocket Money gives me an even smarter view. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. Go now. rocketmoney.com/Kim. After spending $100,000 to $200,000 for a 4-year degree and then being left in debt, it's hard enough for Gen Zers to get any kind of career job. So you have to wonder, when they do get an interview, why are so many shooting themselves in the foot by bringing their parents to the interview? I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. AI is everywhere. Companies using it have the advantage. If your revenue exceeds 7 figures, get the free guide, Demystifying AI, at netsuite.com/Kim. As shocking as it is to hear that young job candidates are bringing their parents along for the job interview, it's not uncommon. Entrepreneur, investor, and Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary says it's happened to him, and he's not alone. 77% of Gen Z applicants admit that they've brought their parents with them to job interviews and allowed the parents to negotiate pay raises. As for me, I agree with O'Leary, who says that if you bring a parent to the interview, your resume goes right into the trash. Sign up for my new free AI newsletter at splashofai.com, splashofai.com. And now, a clip from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show. It's pretty much the best radio show in the world, but I may be just a little biased. Sit back and enjoy. Who really knows you best? Your spouse, your kids? If you use a smartphone, a computer, or any internet-connected device, thousands of companies are tracking what you do online. Big tech makes billions every year monitoring the sites you visit and the things you buy. A lot of that activity is tied to your IP address. They build a profile about you, what you search for, what you like, and use it to target you with ads. That's why I use ExpressVPN. It hides your real IP address and encrypts your internet connection so what you do online isn't visible to companies, your internet provider, or anyone else trying to snoop. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. One subscription covers up to 8 devices: your phone, laptop, tablet, even your smart TV. Just one click and you're protected. Take back control of your online privacy today at expressvpn.com/Kim. And right now, get 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. expressvpn.com/Kim.
Your planet is now marked for death.
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four: First Steps is now streaming on Disney+.
We will protect you.
As a family.
Light him up, Johnny!
Marvel's first family is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
That is fantastic.
And critics say it's one of the best superhero movies of all time.
Oh!
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four: First Steps, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
What time is it, Ben? It's clobber time!
You know, a lot of people don't realize that before I became a radio star, that I worked for companies. I worked for IBM, AT&T, and Unisys.
And Hooters.
We don't like to talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
Shh. I wish. Just saying. I'm stuck in the computer labs most of my life. So when I was working for primarily AT&T and Unisys, is that I was giving a book of business, and then I had to make cold calls. So I'd call them up and say, you know, hi, I'm looking for the district manager, whatever, who's in charge of, say, copiers. Okay, because at one point I was selling copiers for IBM. And invariably people would say, yes, you could come and talk to us about an AT&T phone system or Unisys computer, whatever it was. And because they really wanted to see what a Kim Commando looked like.
Oh, really? That's what got him in the door.
Yeah, because they'd be like, Kim Commando? You know, what is that about? Have you ever had to make cold calls?
Oh, yeah. I did telemarketing for years. That's how I paid for everything through high school, 5 years.
And so, were you ever afraid to make cold calls?
No, I mean, maybe in the beginning, you're intimidated, you stick right to the script. But once I got comfortable with it, I could call anyone and try to sell them anything. What's the worst possible thing that's going to happen? They're going to say no.
Or they hang up?
Oh, big deal.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Well, almost a third of all Gen Zers, they say that they have phone anxiety
They have anxiety about everything.
at work.
They have phone anxiety. They have box of cereal anxiety, traffic anxiety, Sunday anxiety.
Tide Pod anxiety.
Oh, absolutely.
They hate making phone calls. But if you're in sales, making phone calls is non-negotiable. I mean, even with email and DMs, you still need to get on the phone at some point. So that's why, in case you're wondering, cold calling is back and going viral on TikTok. Because sales reps are turning rejection into money by documenting their phone calls online. And so that this way they say they're teaching other people how to get over phone anxiety. Isn't that something?
You got to make sure you're in a state where you can record the other side without it being illegal, by the way, you TikTokers.
There is that. An unknown number called me, sneezed, and coughed a few times and then just hung up. And I thought to myself, I'm so tired of these cold calls. What's the matter with you? You're holding your head in your hands.
Just start the hour.
Why?
It's awful.
Oh, man. Can I tell you about when I sold copiers?
Sure.
This was, and it wasn't me. I was a junior salesperson. And so here in Phoenix, we had these big high rises going up downtown at that point, right? And so, again, I was just his understudy. It wasn't me. And so we were like busting all the sales records, just doing crazy numbers. And here's how it went down. A brand new office opens, and typically it had to be like a satellite office for like, say, a farmer's insurance or something like that. So this was not headquarters. This was just an office for them. And so I would go in with a clipboard, and I'd say, hi, I'm here from IBM, and somebody here ordered a copier. And they'd be like, we didn't order a copier. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I got a copier downstairs, which I did. And the guy's on the truck, and I'm supposed to deliver it right here. And the gal behind the desk goes, but we didn't order a copier. I said, yeah, I can't take it back.
So far, I'm hearing a lot of fraud.
It's downstairs. Okay. And then my cohort would come in. He was like, I was like maybe 19 years old, 20. And then he'd come in behind me and he'd say, yeah, she's absolutely right. We have a copier right here, and I'm the district sales manager, and I don't know what you want me to do with this copier. So anyway, they say, okay, well, can you just bring it in? We'd say, can we just bring it in? So we'd bring it in, we'd set up the copier, we'd teach them how to use it, and then like 2 weeks later, I'd call them up and go, oh man, you were right.
That is so this was IBM that was allowing these tactics?
I don't know if they knew what was going on. and then
Did anybody say, well, then come pick it up?
No.
Every single one bought.
Yeah. So we'd be like, well, now that it's used, we can give you a discount.
Can I tell you one? I did
Yes.
telemarketing for a local security company. I don't know if they're not in business, but it doesn't matter. But they went out to one of those like farmers markets, and they were doing a contest for a free security system. So everybody would fill out the form with their information, put their name in a hat. Then they brought all the leads back, and we started calling and saying, hey, you won. And everybody got excited. Well, what they didn't know is every person we called got a free security system because they had to sign a 3-year contract. Well, we were calling a small town in Safford, Arizona, where everyone knows everybody.
Oh, no.
So neighbors start talking, hey, they just called me, I got a free security system too. Well, so did Jim down the lane. And we had, the whole night was all cancellations.
Oh,
They were all calling us back. We weren't as smart as you guys.
It worked really well. Hey, if you love staying tech ahead, then you're going to love. I'm talking about my free newsletter called The Current. Join almost 1 million folks who get it every single day. It's quick, smart, and only takes 5 minutes a day. Yes. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.